Peoples, what's going on? It's your boy Finesse, and I'm back again at Savannah Motorsports, the Indian dealer, Savannah, Georgia. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Indian Chief. Okay. So, we're going to be taking a look at the Indian Chief. It's one of the models that they have here in the store, and it is not sold. It is actually available for purchase. So, we're going to get with Chris, and he's going to take us through the bike. All right.
This is the regular Super Chief. This is not the limited. Limited comes with infotainment with navigation, and then it would have the 116. This one does not have the infotainment or the 116, but it does have the bags, the 2-up seating, and the windshield. All right, all those things come onto a Super Chief already from the factory. As you take a look, you see it's a mid-size frame as opposed to a large-size frame. So when people are jumping up from a smaller bike, this is a good transition bike, and it still sits well and it has plenty of power. Again, this is 111 cubic inches, so it's very strong. Price point's good on it. Like this particular bike is $19,299 plus taxes and fees. This bike is available for sale, and you can fully customize it any way you want. You can put handlebars on it, you can do a crash bar on it, you can change the seats out if you like, exhaust systems, so on and on. There's plenty of things out there for it. Some people I know, they like mid controls. Coming from a sport bike world and you want to move over, and well, this bike you can actually put mid controls on it as opposed to the footboards and the forward controls. You can move it to a mid control. It is available. You can purchase that right here in our parts department. They can install it for you.
Nice. All right. Let's see, moving around. So as far as like the parts, like what kind of parts do you normally keep in stock, or you know?
So most all the parts are a 1 to 2 day, regardless of what it is that you're looking for, as long as it's not on a back order item and so on.
Right.
As long as it's not back ordered, they can have it in a day or two,
nice,
regardless of what it is. Then you can just schedule with our service department and then get it installed.
Okay.
For example, you want to purchase this bike, but you want it with handlebars on it, and you want it to have a different exhaust. If I don't have it, I can have it for you within like 2 days. Okay. Have it installed. You come pick the bike up, nice, and you're ready to go.
All right, and then you can also take the parts if you're mechanically inclined and install
That's
yourself,
correct.
right? Yeah.
You sure can.
Right.
And what's so nice about a Chief like this is it's I call it convertible, right? you can take the windshield off of it. You can take the bags off of it. You can take the rear seat off of it. You can take whatever you want off, strip it down, and kind of convert it to what you like.
Right. So then you'd have it almost looking like the regular Chief.
Correct.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a Chief or a Chief Bob. Or,
so you're almost 2 bikes in one.
Yeah,
right.
Really.
For sure.
It's a better price point to have the items already on there, and then you remove them. Like say you're just bombing around town, you don't want the bags on, you don't want the windshield on, take them off.
Right.
Take them off, set them in your garage, put them in the hallway, whatever. Yeah. Just take them off, move them out of the way. Whenever you're going to get on the highway and you're going to make a trip or whatever, you're going to want to put them back on.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to it. Slide them back on there.
For sure.
And go to riding.
All right. And then just one thing to note, you've got like one of the bags is a little smaller than the other, but that's just to accommodate for the exhaust.
That is correct. Your bag is on your right hand side because your exhaust on the Chief, it's all right hand side exhaust. So the bag is a little bit smaller on that right side than it is on the left side. The left side bag is going to be a full size bag.
Right. And then, I mean, even still, there's still a pretty good volume in there.
Yeah.
Even with that cutout.
You know, it's got a good bit of space inside. You can still see it's got a decent amount of room still in there. Whereas the one on the other side is a little bit bigger.
Yep, goes a little bit deeper. It's almost like having an extended bag almost compared to the other one.
Yes.
So one thing I did forget to ask about last time I was here was your warranty. So you guys have like the lifetime, a version of the lifetime warranty, but there's only 3 stores in the nation, right, that do it?
Correct.
Yeah.
So we do a lifetime powertrain warranty, and people ask, what is a lifetime powertrain warranty? Is everything covered? No, everything's not covered. I'm not gonna cover the fact that your gas cap quits working in 10 years. No,
Right.
It's about the motor and the transmission. All right, your internal parts in your motor and in your transmission are covered as long as you own it. It's not a transferable warranty. It's only good for the original owner, but it never expires.
Nice. All right, cool. All right.
Now, one of the other things that we haven't talked about is performance upgrades.
Right.
Okay, Indian does offer a decent number of performance upgrades. So, like, you can take this particular bike and do a stage 2 upgrade to it. You can do cams in it. You can do exhaust on it. You can do an intake on it. You can do all those things right here.
Yeah.
And if this isn't the bike for you and you wanted to order a bike,
Right.
you can order the bike with all that stuff. So say you're the guy that you like ape hangers and you like your bike lowered and you
Right.
like exhaust on it and you want a good lope with the cams and you want the performance, you can literally order it and do all that stuff and pick it up that way.
Nice.
Or you can take this particular bike,
Right.
add those items to it, whichever items that may be. We have it all done. Come and pick it up.
So it's you essentially you just go in there, configure it how you want to configure it. You can order it through the dealership and then it'll arrive already assembled.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, that's fantastic.
And just to clear up a misconception, a lot of times people think that you just jump on the Indian website thing and, man, I'm ordering one. You're not. You're configuring one the way you like, and you're sending the information to your closest dealer. And that dealer going to reach out and contact you. And, if you want to order that bike, you come in, you sit down with the dealer, you go through everything for them to make sure that they've got everything the way that you want it.
Right.
Then they go ahead and place that order.
Nice.
And one of the other things that's nice about Indian is the fact that when you do order that bike, they send you all your contact information comes to your email. So you make sure you give your dealer your email address.
Yeah.
So all that information goes to them. Indian will update you on the process of where you're at as far as your bike being built.
Nice. That is convenient. And there's also another bike that's here. It's also a 2022 that just arrived. If you follow the Savannah Motorsports on Facebook, you just saw a post about they had some new bikes in the back that were still in boxes and crates. So they got one of these bikes out, and it's on the showroom floor as well, in addition to this one. And that's a 22 Chieftan Dark Horse. And we'll let Chris go through this as well.
All right, 2022 Indian Chieftan Dark Horse. I just want to clarify because somebody out there is going to say this is not a Dark Horse because it's got chrome exhaust on it. Yes, it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, some of the bikes that's come out of the factory recently did not have the Dark Horse, the black exhaust on it, or the black. Some people prefer it.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, now that I'm looking at it, and
it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good because the fins on the engine, all that stuff, the little highlights
kind of accents it. Yeah.
Right. So that's not a bad look. That is not a bad look.
So let's talk about it a little bit, okay? All 2022 Chieftan Dark Horse. 116 cubic inch engine, okay? You're going to have your electronic locking saddlebags, very large at that. You're going to have your Fox monoshock rear suspension, inverted front forks. This bike comes already with the crash bar on it. You have a fixed I'm sorry, you have a handlebar mounted fairing on this with a full infotainment center and stereo system. Your windshield on this, just like any of your larger touring models, they're all power. They adjust on height. You can purchase a different size windshield if you're a little bit taller or you want the air deflected in a different way. You can order a different windshield for that. We sell them right here at our parts counter. Just like I said, this is navigation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, already equipped. Ride modes that you can change: tour mode, standard mode, sport mode. A lot of people say, how much of a difference does that make? A lot.
Yeah.
You take a look here, you got 19-inch front wheel. One of the changes in these newer models is they did away with that the whole fender that came across all this.
Right.
And they went to the shorter, sleeker fender, 19-inch front wheel. Yes, sir. The war bonnet it will light up on there. You do have a locking handlebars on this as well. In the compartment that's up top here, this is where your USB port is. You can take and do downloads straight from Indian website for any upgrade here. I'm sorry, not upgrades, but any updates that your bike may need. You can download it yourself, plug it right in and do it. And this compartment actually fits a phone very well.
Yeah.
So you can plug your phone in right there.
Nice.
Stick your phone right down inside and right on. So talking about the locking bags and all, on your remote, all right, you got a lock and an unlock. All right, so you hit the lock on it when you get off the bike and you walk away. You hit the lock and it locks everything up for you. Just like all the rest of them, this thing has got the outlet right there for your trickle charger. You can plug it right in.
Heated gears too. Heated gear as well, right?
You can, yes. You can put the adapter in there to hook up your heated gear to it, no problem.
Nice.
Right here on your gas tank is your lock and unlock button for your saddlebags. If you're on the bike, you can actually lock and unlock them there. And also another outlet is there. So if you decide to put heated grips on your bike, the button goes right there for them.
Right, nice.
So it keeps everything accessible. Everything's right in a space where you can get to it. Then it's got the controls on it as well. On the back side here, it keeps your hands on the handlebars so you can change what's on your screen.
Nice. All right. And I think me personally, I think Indian has done a great job with the Dark Horse. The Dark Horse in particular stands out to me just because everything's black on black on black. But then you kind of break it up with a little bit of the shiny materials, and then you've got, like I said before, with the chrome accents and things. It's
so
amazing.
let's talk for a minute. What is a Dark Horse? All right. So a lot of people have this total misconception out there about what a Dark Horse is. Some people think that a Dark Horse is a brand of a bike. No, it is not. A Dark Horse is a trim level. The trim level is literally a color trim. The bike is the equivalent to a Chieftain Limited, okay? But it's in a Dark Horse feature, so it's totally blacked out. That's one of the things that Indian does. So you got all the upgrades, right, in a blacked out version.
Nice.
All right. So you have different color combos. Like we have a titanium smoke that's going to be coming out as well. They came in. Another beautiful bike. Yeah. Some people just don't want black on black on black.
Right.
Well, so you got a gray on black.
You said you have one coming in, or it's in the back?
It's in the back.
Okay. All right. We might see if we can get a sneak peek of that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
So I just wanted to talk so people understood. So the Dark Horse model is available through our entire line. Okay. So a Scout, you get a Scout and a Dark Horse. You can get a Chief and a Dark Horse. You can get a Springfield and a Dark Horse. You can get a Chieftain Dark Horse, a Challenger Dark Horse, a Pursuit Dark Horse, Roadmaster Dark Horse. You can get through the entire line. You can get a Dark Horse. All that is a blacked out version,
right?
But it's the equivalent to a Limited in that same model.
Yeah, this is definitely a beautiful bike, man. The more I look at it, the more it just sticks out in my head, man. Like, man, And I like a lot of the other colors, like the blues, the reds, the red for sure. I think they used to do a ruby smoke, right? But they stopped doing that. I think that's on the Chief though, right?
Yeah, you can do that on the Chief, and then you can do that on the Pursuit as well. It's got a new red, and Challenger has a
So
red.
other than the black, me personally, I think the red is probably the best color that Indian puts on these bikes, man. It looks absolutely amazing.
I don't know. A little sneak peek is that white smoke is going to be here, and that Challenger coming soon.
Yeah, right.
We're going to do a video on that one so you guys can see that. That is a beautiful bike. It is pre-sold. I've got that one sold. Somebody's coming to pick it up. As soon as he heard I had it coming, he had to have it. So that's going to be his bike.
Okay. So yeah, man. So I think what we're gonna try and do is take the Chief out for a test ride. I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. We're not gonna go too far. We'll go down the road, come back, see how it feels, and then I'll give you my views on it as well. So there was another. So whenever I'm on the website, right, and I'm looking at the bikes, there's always the option for the icon. So, but I've never seen an icon in the dealership. I've heard people talk about it. I think I've only ever seen one on the road. So, what are the icons?
The icon it's a limited production bike. Most of those, when people find out they're coming, they want a special order one. For example, the person who does all of our internet stuff, Stacy, she has ordered an icon Pursuit, and it's beautiful. It's the white smoke on top, and then it's the black smoke on the bottom with a red stripe down the middle.
Man, that's
so it's
nice.
it's a really, really good looking bike. So what it is, it's basically like kind of like a limited production, small production number of bikes they do in an icon version. So if you were to pick up a pamphlet at any of the dealerships out there, you would never see an icon on the pamphlet.
Right.
You got to go on the website, pull it up on the website, and take a look at it, and you can see what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say because as soon as the models come out and they show the icon versions, in my mind, it seems like they're already sold because they're so popular. People are just ordering them as soon as they get them, or as soon as they see them, rather.
I wouldn't say they're all sold, but I would say that if you're interested in one, and you know that next year model's coming out, find out what their icons are.
Yeah, for sure.
Find out what the icon is. Take a look at it. There's been numerous ones that come out, and people are like, "Man, I want that icon. It was 2 years ago."
Dang. Yeah. So if you get on the website and you're looking for an icon, plan early, or actually you may even, like you said, you may even find one now and you could order one. So Stacy, she's been waiting on hers for a little bit, right? She's gonna get it.
So she ordered hers on the first day that it was available. As soon as the Pursuit was available for us to order, she ordered her icon. So right now, I believe she's 5 weeks in.
Okay.
Waiting on hers.
That's not bad.
No. I mean, we got very fortunate with the first two Pursuits, and actually we have another one that showed up this morning, so that would be our third Pursuit.
Nice.
That we have got. We were fortunate with those color combos and all that they came in fairly early, 3 to 4 weeks on both of those. Hers is taking a little longer. Again, it's the icon, so when they run icons, they're going to run them all together.
Nice. Yeah, for sure. When that icon comes in, man, I'm gonna have to come down here to take a look. Hopefully, Stacy will let me view it because I know she's gonna be excited to get it. But hopefully, she'll let me put it on a video for you guys. But with that said, man, I think we're gonna take this Chief out and see what it's like. All right. You're not gonna have any issues leaning this bike, turning this bike, or placing it on the road wherever it is that you want to place it. And just like what Chris was saying in the store, for the aftermarket, I mean, there's so many. Well, let's not say aftermarket. Let's just say the Indian accessories for this bike are plentiful. I mean, you can change the window, the handlebars, the seat. I mean, you can change just about everything except for the frame and the engine, and maybe the wheels. So everything else, whether it be foot controls, hand controls, mirrors, seats, you can remove the saddlebags, obviously, and then the exhaust. I mean, it's customizable, man. I know a lot of I know there's a lot of people that I talk to on the other bikes like Harley and whatnot, and you know they're saying that the aftermarket is so robust, which it is. It really is. I think Indian is catching up. I think Indian is getting to a spot where you're starting to see like the Saddleman seats or like Tab exhaust or some of the other companies that do like lights and things. You know, a lot of those companies are now bringing things out for Indian. So while the market is not as robust as it is for some of the other brands, Indian is on its way up. You know, and that's evident through the dealerships and Indian's own own accessories, and that's also bleeding over into some of the other companies that are out there as well. So I would definitely do some research. If you're, you know, in